guys, welcome to General Strength 1. Stacy here is going to help me demonstrate the following exercises, which you guys are going to go through 3 total rounds of. So what Stacy's going to start with here, she's going to start with a simple plank. So Stacy, why don't you go ahead and get into plank position. And Stacy's going to go ahead and hold this plank for 30 total seconds. And any of the numbers that I say, I'm giving you the rep ranges. If you have to do lower, that's perfectly fine. I just want you guys to work within your abilities. So what Stacy's doing right now, she's nice and flat from her shoulders down to her heels. And what she wants to focus on is pulling her elbows down towards her toes, engaging her glutes, and sucking her belly button up towards her spine at the same time. Very good. Pushing up nice and tall through those shoulders. So she's just finishing up the plank. So what we're going to go into after that plank, we're going to move into push-ups. So Stacy's going to get in a normal push-up position, just like the plank. Go ahead and get in a high plank, Stacy. From her shoulders to her heels, nice and straight. And if you guys need to, please take this to your knees. Lower it to your knees for a second, Stacy. Just make sure hips are staying nice and flat. Lower your hips a little bit. And press from there. We don't want that hip sticking up, and we don't want that hip sagging down. We want it nice and flat no matter where we're at. So Stacy, now go ahead and she's going to knock out 10 push-ups. Very good. Keeping that same tight position as she regresses into the push-up. Very good. Now, after she's completed those push-ups, we're going to move it up to any sort of bench you guys have. And what we're going to get here is we're going to get some tricep dips. So 3 tiers to this one. Stacy's going to go ahead and demonstrate the intermediate tier of the tricep push-up. She's going to have her legs straight. So the easier version of this, you would have your legs bent. Go ahead and bend your legs, Stacy. Intermediate, you'll have your legs straight. And then advanced, you have the option of raising one or the other leg. So what Stacy's going to do now, she's going to take it to 15 tricep dips. So what she's concentrating on here, slow it down a tad, Stacy, is not letting that butt creep too far away from the bench. We want to keep that butt relatively close to the bench. Elbows stopping once Stacy gets to 90 degrees to not put additional stress on that elbow. Very good. Excellent. From here, Stacy's going to go ahead, move it down. And what she's going to do now, we're going to engage those core muscles a little bit more. So she's going to be flat on the ground, and what we're going to do, we're going to raise up our knees to 90 degrees. Knees will never leave this position. This will be the home base. She's going to take that right leg, lower it down, tap it on the ground, raise it back up. Same thing on the left. At the same time, she always wants to be focusing on keeping that lower back grounded. We don't want that lower back going anywhere. Total control on this exercise. So she's going to be doing 20 of these, 10 on each leg. Very good, Stacy. Once again, focusing on our breathing the whole time, trying not to hold our breath as we do this. Very good. And our final exercise, Stacy's going to grab her timer. We're going to go into a glute bridge hold. So what we're looking for here, Stacy's going to have her arms out to the side. She's going to drive through her heels and push those hips up towards the ceiling. As you can see, it's a straight line from her knees all the way down to her shoulders. Engaging those glutes. And she's just going to hold, breathing normally. After she reaches 30 seconds, or whatever your threshold is, repeat it 3 rounds. Good job, Stacey.